Spiritual significance of autumn equinox, September 22nd, bringing something new into our lives. Autumn with its reddish, yellow and brown colors, is a wonderful transition period where the leaves fall to create space, to create an inner sacred place that in winter will be used to come inside us. These months since the beginning of the year, have required several deaths and rebirths and, as in a sweet and loving accompaniment, they took us step by step to build the way to the deepest part of the self. The one who is completely disconnected from the rational mind, the one that is bleeding without rest, without one because, without a specific memory, the one that if not heard, dissolves into pain and physical discomfort. Even important ones. Right there is the true healing of the soul. The wound that bleeds is pure healing energy for you and the planet. Do not run away, we are here for this. Release can only take place now, today. From solstice to the eclipse, to the planetary passages that drove us out of the way, from shattering of bangs and schemes, from solar and X-flare storms, we arrived in September, near the equinox, September 22nd. We find ourselves in a lot of space, and what is demanded in the order is a return to balance between the parts because we are ready to really embrace something that may seem new, whether it is part of us, a situation, or relationship, again because we are required to release the old schemes and to get rid of the chains that the memories of the past have created within our hearts. These continued deaths and cuts with the past are necessary to free ourselves. At this time we are working on memories of centuries and centuries of pain and suffering. Someone should choose to come to the world at such a time of transition, where the trials are tough because too much trouble and separation have been accumulated for too long. These memories are present in our cells, in our DNA, and just as nasty as those who lived this year could spit on them, they are the most irrational and unconscious part, the only one that can really make us go back to the essence where we will find peace and evolution without ever feeling separated from us or from others. Finally, the equinox requires stability. To find a center in all this hurricane of things that has happened inside and out, it requires a psychophysical balance in the mind, heart, body, emotions, because the tests are not over yet. The hardness of the tests depends too much on us. How hard are we with ourselves? What do we demand? What do we judge? How much do we criticize? It is time to embrace those wounded children, those women attacked, those rejected and abandoned men, those things that hurt. In this way yin and yang can meet and be accepted for what they are, without pretending to be different. The game of life is, in fact, an eternal game and transformation of yin and yang that meet in a dynamic equilibrium. One turns into the other continually in a cycle of expansion and contraction. We contract and then expand, but after an expansion can only happen a contraction, as after summer comes winter, after the day comes the night, after the moon rises the sun, and so on. We must learn to dance with it, to accept that the balance is dynamic, that light enters the shadow to shine more and then come back to learn more and more. Why don't we accept the nature of things? I know that all this is truly possible. There is no morning that I do not get up knowing that it is so, that the time comes when we can recover our inner authority, respecting us, and trusting ourselves, loving and filling the world of that light we bring in, and that is the true gift we bring to the planet. Recognize the beauty we bring in. Authenticity is the greatest gift. Vulnerability its most harmless weapon. We are all sailing in the same sea. What a wonderful existence. We still have some time to get there. Buon Equinox navigators, _operator. If you like our article, give conscious reminder a thumbs up, and help us spread love light, _operator.